The Taj Mahal, a monument of love and loss, in Agra, India, stands a masterpiece of Mughal architecture, known the world over as the Taj Mahal. This gleaming tomb, set within 42 acres, is the epitome of beauty, yet it holds a heartbreaking story. Viewers, this 400-year-old marvel was once the grandest building of its era. Today, it is celebrated as the seventh wonder of the world. To create it, 20,000 laborers poured their sweat and toil into 22 years of relentless work. If valued today, this marble-clad tomb would be worth over $1 billion, more than 7.5 crore. While the Mughal architects embedded signs of their genius, technique still admired by modern engineers. When viewed from the main gate, the Taj appears immense, but as you walk toward it, the structure seems to shrink, an intentional illusion. This wasn't their only trick. The four-corner pillars are not perfectly vertical. They lean slightly outward, while if they stood straight from a distance, they'd appear to tilt inward, a visual flaw seen in some mosques. But there's another reason. In case of an earthquake, they would fall away from the main tomb, protecting the monument. Why such meticulous care? What secrets did its builders conceal 400 years ago? And in an age without steel or concrete, how were this majestic tomb and its 40-meter-high dome constructed? Today's video will reveal it all. Our story begins in 1607, under the rule of the Mughal Empire. The youngest son of Emperor Jahangir, Prince Khurram, was celebrating his 15th birthday at Agra Fort. As the emperor's favorite, Khurram received gifts equal to his weight in gold and jewels. But this birthday held something more special: his marriage to Mumtaz Mahal, the daughter of a court advisor. From that day, Khurram and Mumtaz were inseparable. Over the next decade, the prince led victorious campaigns, earning the title Shah Jahan, Emperor of the World. Though he had 5 other wives, his heart belonged to Mumtaz. She was not just a companion, but his trusted advisor, shaping decisions from behind the curtains. In 1628, Shah Jahan ascended the throne. The empire was at its zenith, stretching across India, Pakistan, and parts of Afghanistan. But joy soon turned to sorrow. In 1631, after giving birth to their 14th child, Mumtaz fell ill and died. Shah Jahan was shattered. For 8 days, he refused food. For 2 years, he abandoned music and perfume, immersed in grief. On her deathbed, Mumtaz had expressed one wish: to rest in the most beautiful tomb the world had ever seen. Determined to honor her, Shah Jahan dedicated his life and wealth to that vision. 6 months later, the Taj Mahal's construction began. 20,000 artisans, laborers, and craftsmen gathered from across the empire. Building on the banks of the Yamuna River posed a challenge. The soft, waterlogged soil threatened the foundation. The engineer's solution: dig deep wells until they struck dry earth, fill them with stone and rubble, and raise solid stone columns atop. Elephants and laborers worked tirelessly to create a rock-solid base. The design drew from Shah Jahan's ancestral tombs, the pillars from his father's, the core structure from his grandfather's, and the dome from his uncle's. Combined, they birthed an unprecedented vision. Millions of bricks were fired on site, draining the royal treasury. At times, the workforce was so vast that food shortages struck nearby regions, forcing supplies to be hauled to Agra. After years, the main structure stood complete. Now, it was time for the marble, the finest Makrana marble from Rajasthan, 400 kilometers away. Shah Jahan reserved the entire supply for the Taj, allowing no other project to use it until his needs were met. Thousands of elephants transported the stone. The dome alone is an engineering marvel, 40 meters high, built entirely of stone, without steel. The precise stress calculations made by Mughal engineers are still studied and praised today. The final touch was Pietra Dura, the art of inlaying semi-precious stones into marble. Each piece was meticulously cut and fitted, held by a special adhesive made from shira molasses, lemon juice, and marble powder. This same formula is used in restoration work even now. The Taj Mahal has a magical quality. It changes color with the light of day. Before sunrise, it's shrouded in shadow. At dawn, it glows soft pink and gold. Under the midday sun, it shines like a white pearl, and at sunset, it turns a radiant gold. After 22 years, in 1654, the Taj Mahal was complete. Shah Jahan had fulfilled his promise, naming it after his beloved Taj Mahal, inspired by Mumtaz Mahal. Each year on her death anniversary, he would visit by boat along the Yamuna, private entrance reserved for royalty. The gateway itself is adorned with exquisite calligraphy and patterns, meant to delight royal eyes. Yet the Taj's costs brought the empire to the brink of ruin. In 1658, Shah Jahan's own son seized power and imprisoned him in Agra Fort. His only solace, a window view of the Taj Mahal. For 8 years, he gazed at his creation until his death at age 74. He was laid to rest beside Mumtaz, finally reunited.